Hey guys, it's Jenny. Welcome back once again to Solid Gold. So I'm here at my parents' house on this Sunday morning getting ready for the meet and greet in Minneapolis this morning. We've already got the whole truck packed up and we have everything that we need for the event, and I'm all decked out in my goldfish stuff. I got my goldfish earrings on. I'll put a link to where I got these in the description down below. They're super cute. And then this cute little bubble eye goldfish necklace. Love it. And an orange yellow dress. I'm a goldfish today. I'm just waiting on everybody to come out and get loaded up into the truck. And we're heading to Minneapolis to Aqualand Aquarium Center. You ready, Serena? Ready. And I'm really excited because this is the first meetup kind of event that I've ever done, so I don't really know what to expect, but I'm just really excited to meet a bunch of you guys and hang out. Ready to go? Yep. Here's the crew. Look at my groupies. Solid gold shirts. Hi, Mom. All right, it's 10 a.m. The meetup starts at 11 a.m. We just got here at Aqualand. I love all the murals, the fish murals that they have on the outside of their building. And we're bringing all the tables and merch and everything else in and getting it all set up. It's so exciting. Check it out. Right when you walk in, you see a big koi tank. This is going to be our check-in table here. They've got, what is this? Big koi in here. And they have a lot of goldfish out just for this event. Look at all these cute ryukins. All the different tricolors, they're so pretty. This is going to be the merch table over here. Little stage area back behind it. So it is a pretty big store. I think we'll be able to fit everyone in here, guys. This is my friend Ian. He's going to help me with the live stream and the merch. This is the beautiful merch table. Oh my gosh, there's so many people here helping out. I'm so grateful. But look at these beautiful posters we have. So I made these, I had these made just for the event so I would have something to sign for people. I've got stickers, pins, calendars, and all my different art prints that I've made. And then this is where I'm going to be standing. So it's really all coming together. They're working on getting the live stream. I've got my laptop set up way up there so I can live stream the event too. Just for those of you that can't make it. And
are you ready for me to come in?
Sure, yeah.
Right,
People can start coming in. People are gonna start coming in. So exciting. First of all, thank you guys so much for coming out today. I really, really appreciate it. It's so great seeing you guys in person because so often it's a really lonely experience as a YouTuber. I mean, I see the numbers and see the comments and stuff, but it's nice to have the face-to-face interaction with you guys every once in a while too. So thank you so much for coming out and supporting me. I just want to tell you guys a little bit about how I first got started with goldfish keeping. Like a lot of you guys, I had always been a huge animal lover, animals of all kinds. Like as a little kid, I had a collection of like 10 critter keepers. You guys remember those little plastic containers with the lid? And I would just go around collecting frogs and toads and caterpillars and bugs. And we had a swamp in our backyard, which was like heaven to me. And our winner is Sarah Cass. Are you here, Sarah? A gift card for East Coast Ranchu. If you guys have seen my recent video of me picking out my new fish, you know how adorable these fish are. They're so cute. So, $100 gift card. Melissa Diaz. Congratulations! So you guys, the event is winding down, things are wrapping up, and I'm here with Lindsay, right? Do you want to be on camera? Is that okay? Okay, I'm here. You can hear her anyways. I'm here with Lindsay, and she's been trying to give me some of her fish for the longest time, and it's just like never been the right timing. But today she came to the event and she's like, I'm bringing some fish. So if you want any, just so you know, they'll be here. And here they are. They're the most adorable little butterfly telescopes. And you bred all of these yourself, right? Yep. And they're so cute. So I'm taking this red and white one. And I'm also getting this grayish one, which you said was everybody's favorite. Everybody wanted that one. And then where's the little chubster? Back. The little chubster back there. This one. So yeah. It's a few more than I was planning on coming home with, but I'm loving it. And I'm bringing them on the plane with me because you can bring live fish on the plane. The TSA guidelines say that it is allowed.
If you get like cavities or something like that,
yeah, it's your fault. I'm blaming you. So you guys will see me bringing them through the TSA checkpoint and how that all goes, and bringing them on the plane and then home to Florida with me. So exciting. All right, guys, since you guys are still here, I have some giveaways. Are you okay with being on camera?
Yeah.
Okay. What are your names again?
I'm Lena.
Lena and Ruby. I'll give you guys some Dandy Aranda's gel food. One for each of you. The stuff is really good. I use it for my fish all the time. Now you can see my fish here, all bagged up and ready to go. Are you okay with being on camera?
Sure.
This is John, the owner of Aqualand. Thank you so much for letting us do this event here. It was really fun.
Thank you very much for coming.
Yeah.
Glad to see everyone had an enjoyable afternoon.
Well guys, the event is fully wrapped up now. We're just packing up all the stuff that we brought for setup, and it was so much fun. It was really nice just to be able to like meet some of you guys in person. Thank you so much to all of you that came out, and let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see me do this kind of meetup event type thing in other cities around the US, because it may be a possibility if I can get some sponsors on board or something to help me put this together, because it literally took not just me but my entire family plus my brother's girlfriend and my two really good friends, and plus the staff at the fish store here to put this together. So it was a lot of work, but it was so worth it because I really enjoyed meeting all of you guys, and I would love to do more of this. I just, yeah, we'll see if we can make it happen. So let me know in the comments below if that's something you guys would like to see happen. And I'm about to try to bring these fish through TSA, so wish me luck. Well, here I am in the TSA line. I've got my printout of the TSA rules that live fish are okay on carry-on bags. Got my fishies safely packed up with cool packs, and we're gonna be going through security pretty soon with them. So this will be interesting. Here we go, little guy. You ready for your airplane ride? Look at them. So they're being hand checked right now. The biggest issue potentially was the ice packs, so they're going to be checked just to make sure they're safe, but the fish are all good. Look at them. So cute. All done. So going through TSA with the fish wasn't too bad. Right away when I got up to the conveyor belt though to put my luggage up, I was approached by a TSA person who was like, "You're bringing live fish." I'm like, "Yes I am. Is it allowed?" I have the rules printed out with me, and he's like, "Yes it is, but it's only the second time in 10 years that I've ever had anyone try to bring live fish through TSA." So it was very interesting, but he hand checked the fish after all of my other luggage went through the x-ray, and everything was good. So now here we are at the gate, just waiting to board the flight pretty soon.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the flight. United Service to Denver. Thank you so much for choosing Redway.
31B. Here we are, me and my fishies in our seat. So they're gonna go just right under the seat here. So here we are on the plane. Got my fish stowed under my seat here. Really the only downside is this counts as the carry-on bag, so had to check both my roller bags. That's okay. It's ribbit. Hey guys, I've been home for 5 days now, and I just wanted to give you a quick update on the little fishies here at the end of this video, and also address a question. A couple people, when I posted pictures of the new fish and bringing them through TSA and everything on my Instagram, a couple people asked, isn't it bad for the fish to transport them on an airplane? But if you think about it, that's actually how almost all the fish, probably all the fish that you buy at your local aquarium stores, end up at the aquarium stores. Because if you think about it, a lot of the fish in the fish keeping hobby, they're either wild caught or they are bred somewhere far away from the pet store where they end up and where you end up purchasing them. So how they get there is by airplanes. They're shipped on airplanes in the cargo areas, I suppose, and that's how they get to you normally. So it's really no different than if I had, ordered fish online from Dandy Randas or somewhere else. They would still be shipped on an airplane to me. Just kind of some fun information for you guys, but I'll show you how they're doing in their 40-gallon quarantine tank. So here they are, all three of them. They're just teeny little guys. The red and white one's bigger than the other ones, but the other ones are just little tiny babies. Now, what I'm doing for their quarantine is when I first brought them home, I just set them up in here and I just let them be for the first 3 days or so they could de-stress after their journey. I didn't want to, pile on medications or anything right after they had been brought here from Minnesota, so they could just relax and de-stress after that. But then after 3 days, I went ahead and did a scrape and scope on the red and white fish. I only did one fish because they're all living together in the same environment, so if one of them has something, they're all gonna have it. It's just inevitable. So what that means is I took a little microscope slip cover and I held this little guy just slightly out of the water for a little bit and gently scraped the slip cover on his skin in 3 different areas just to get some of his slime coat on the slide so I could look at it under the microscope. Now, a lot of times if a fish is infected with parasites, the parasites will kind of be trapped and living in the slime coat of the fish. So that's why we scrape off some of the slime coat and look at it under the microscope. I was hoping and expecting to find nothing on these guys, but I actually did find 2 or 3 little organisms that appear to possibly be Costia, and I really don't think it's a huge infestation or anything like that because it's not like the slide was crawling with parasites. I literally only found 2 or 3 individual parasites. And I don't intend this in any way to be shade on Lindsay. I absolutely 100% appreciate her giving me these fish, and I wouldn't change anything. And honestly, if you think about it, the parasite might not have even originated from Lindsay herself, because these fish were in an open top aquarium right on the front counter at the fish store during the entire event. And meanwhile, fish were being bagged up from the fish store around them, and who knows what could have happened. It's just, I guess, a case in point to show why quarantine is so critically important, because if I didn't catch this and I put these fish right away in my beautifully set up goldfish tanks here with all my other goldfish, whatever they had could have been transmitted to my other fish. So it's just a good reminder for all of us of why quarantine is so important. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter to me where this came from as long as I can get it under control and no damage is done. Now, traditionally, Costia and similar things to it have been treated with a 0.3% concentration of salt in the water for a prolonged period. But especially these days, there's a lot of salt-resistant strains of Costia, especially on goldfish. So I didn't even really want to mess around with salt, knowing that it might not work. I felt like it would be a little bit of a waste of time. So instead, I am combining 2 different treatment methods, both targeted at killing the Costia on the fish. So the first one, and this is a little known fact, but Costia can actually be killed at temperatures at and above 92 degrees. It wouldn't work for all kinds of fish because not all kinds of fish can tolerate temperatures that high, obviously, but goldfish are very hardy in terms of water temperature as long as changes are very gradual. So I gradually bumped up the temperature to 92 degrees. I know, it sounds really high, but you guys saw them, they're doing perfectly fine. I did add some extra aeration because anytime you have a higher water temperature, there's gonna be lower dissolved oxygen in the water, so you wanna increase aeration and surface agitation. And I also have combined this treatment method with a second method just in case one doesn't work, there's always the other one to fall back on. So I'm also treating these guys for 3 consecutive days with Proform C. So hopefully between those 2 treatment methods, we can get whatever this is knocked out pretty quickly here. As you guys saw, they're still super active, swimming around, so it's really not a major infestation, but it's still something that needs to be taken care of and gotten under control, obviously, before they can move in with any of my other existing fish. So just a little update on them. They're adorable. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time, and until then, stay gold.